Anyway, hi Gina. You got anything new for us?
How many times do we have to investigate the scene?
Investigating the scene. No, investigating the scene. No, investigating the scene.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, but I raise you. I raise you. Investigating the scene.
Whoa! That was a very elaborate feat of deception.
I'm just laughing at, because of Susado's costume, her animation of putting the book away is no longer she puts it in her sleeve, she just puts it into a pocket dimension.
Yep.
All young scientists are full of hope about their burgeoning ideas. Full of zeal. But none of us have any money. We want to do research, but we can't afford it.
Artists and writers and scientists all shaking hands.
I hope this is something that will be very easy to do in the future, 100 years from now.
I got bad news for you.
Shit!
Hello everybody, KBTV on the Sun, and welcome back to the third case. We're here to talk to Mr. Sholmes about a certain little detail about a certain best buddy who we thought is dead, but may not actually be dead. And now we're like, why are you lying? Although before we do that, we must examine this.
Oh my god.
Well, it's that time again, Mr. Naruhodo. There's a stepladder there. Look.
Oh, yeah. A stepladder.
I think perhaps we should let the
Proprietress?
Proprietor?
Yes.
That's a dumb
owner?
Like proprietor.
Just call it the owner.
I mean, proprietor is a word.
Yeah, it is.
Just call them the owner.
I'm not disagreeing, but I also I get this one. I do get this one.
I think
Punk-
perhaps we should
punkalicious.
let the just know that someone has left it out. The stepladder, I mean.
Runosuke is like really thinking about it, and he's just like, I really want to say it's a ladder. I really want to say it.
Is something wrong?
No, nothing is wrong at all. Why would you think that?
Oh, I got the achievement. Why do I feel as though I just managed to sidestep an argument?
Okay, but real talk, that one is a
Ryunosuke-
stepladder.
Ryunosuke had some self-control, unlike a certain descendant.
That one is a stepladder, though.
Yeah, but he was really right about to say ladder.
Well, he's wrong.
I mean, he is, but that's never stopped him before.
Yeah. It's the shovel and spade.
Wait, is that part of the exhibit? Are they showing people digging up graves here?
Yes.
Oh. I want to leave now.
It's really funny you mentioned that. We'll see in a bit, honestly. It's really funny you mentioned that. I know you didn't mean to intentionally, but that's really funny you mentioned that. Anyway.
Now I want to leave.
We really need to speak with Mr. Sholmes, and I am longing to say hello again. But where is he?
What, are we in a game of Blue's Clues, Susato? Do we need to, like, play this game and, like, where could Herlock Sholmes be?
Look, if we're playing Blue's Clues, Blue didn't leave a clue on him, now did she?
What the frick, Sholmes? I think you might find that he's quite nearby, actually.
If only we knew where he was.
Oh, wait, he did...
What do you...
Surprise!
Indeed, my dear fellows, it is I. The world-famous great detective in waxwork, Herlock Sholmes.
Oh, okay, well.
Susato-san! Susato-san! Good job, Herlock, you killed her.
When will he be stopped? First Kasuma-san, now Susato-san?
Hey, I did not kill him. Maybe.
That we know of.
Whoa! Hold on a minute.
「
Hold on a minute.
」
Hold on a minute.
「
Hold on a minute.
When will his bloodlust be sated?
He's just like, oh no, the dead. Meanwhile, look, Iris, I got you 2 new siblings.
Anyway,
My,
I don't like the implications of that. At all. But anyway.
my most humble apologies.
I thought I died and gone to eternal paradise for a moment via London.
My dear madam, allow me to make amends by offering you a tasty, free deduction at some point.
As long as it's not of questionable street food quality.
I don't understand. Why are you working as a waxwork here, Mr. Sholmes?
Money.
Merely a secret identity, you understand, though the case is largely solved now.
Largely solved?
We're talking about the waxwork abduction, I presume.
Indeed we are, my good fellow. As I predicted, it was as easy as proverbial pie. Though I confess, I'm yet to partake of a pie, proverbial or otherwise, or any food so far today for that matter.
Maybe you should
Take a
fix
lunch break?
that.
That stomach rumble echoed around the whole museum.
Quick, there's a hamburger inside the waxwork. Go grab it.
Oh, I already tried that.
Oh.
You what?
Don't worry about it.
So, how did you manage to solve it so quickly?
Ah, well, do remember I said it was largely solved. Anyway, I simply negotiated with the culprit. Are you familiar with the so-called telephone?
Oh yes, it's the most modern invention, allowing you to hold a conversation with people far away. In Japan, only the imperial capital and a handful of other cities are connected as of yet.
This morning, a telephone call was received here from the perpetrator of the abduction. As such, I was able to negotiate terms, and in the end, the waxwork was returned.
That's amazing.
Just between you and I, it would appear the culprit had always intended to return the stolen waxwork in any event.
Oh, but I thought whoever was responsible had demanded a ransom, no?
Yes, I think perhaps the ransom demand was necessary to avoid unwanted suspicion regarding the true motive.
Huh.
But does that not mean your negotiating was entirely unnecessary?
The fact that I must ask you to keep from Miss Madame Tuspel's at all costs.
Uh-huh.
Well, he's not denying it, and you know what? I call that character growth.
A hungry young Iris awaits my return to Baker Street after all.
Poor Iris.
Now then, do I sense that you have some business with this great waxwork?
I don't know about the great part at this point, sir. I really don't.
Well, I think we do
Ah!
have some business with it, but I
Fun,
don't think
fun topics.
we... An October caused Cosmo's death. Case solved.
We're in the process
When
of
will he be stopped?
we're in the process of trying to track somebody down.
Oh?
Yes, a man by the name of Enoch Trevor. He's a swindler who duped Professor Hairplane, an engineer who built the kinesis machine.
A swindler and an engineer. Quite the modern man.
What?
Uh-huh. He also
Sure, why not? Okay, alright.
Look,
Yeah.
I don't write this dialogue.
Schultz just writes it himself. also seems to be a conjurer of sorts, too, with considerable knowledge of stage magic. We really need to locate him before the trial resumes tomorrow morning. But we have so few clues to go on. That's the trouble. Do you have any good ideas?
I have no data yet. It is a capital mistake to have good ideas before one has data.
Well, that never stopped you, but okay.
No, okay, yeah, I please remember this. I need everyone. Please remember this, Sholmes. Please remember this.
Okay, in fairness, he has data, he just never actually put the data together.
I want to hear that again from the man that literally makes up accusations until he's right.
Hey man, broken clocks and all that.
Hey, it all still works out. If I knew something of the man's appearance at least, I may be in a better position to help.
Yeah, Trevor's appearance. I think we have a photo for that.
We do?
Yeah, we got one from Baroque. Yeah, we got a photo from Baroque. I know we were kind of distracted by potentially not dead best friend, but he did give us a photo.
Fortunately for you, however, presently I have little to occupy myself and little to fill my stomach. As soon as you find any clue, no matter how small, I should gladly give you my thoughts on it.
Well, based on the second comment, you might eat it, so no.
You know, I don't think Katie's wrong.
Nope.
Well, that's a gamble you're going to have to take.
Mr. Sholmes, did you lie to us?
My dear Naruhodo, stay that piercing stare. What is this about?
Last winter, when we were first on our way to Britain aboard the steamship. Back when we had the budget for anime cutscenes. Your words were very clear. So then, let us unravel this mystery.
That is my line, Mrs. Sato.
Well, okay. Well, you know, I was talking about this thing from back then, and it's a flashback, and I was talking about it. You what?
Thinking about you, Sholmes.
Are you gonna read, or you want me to continue with their final?
You know, just continue. And discover what events led to this curious murder.
You told us that it was murder. And you examined Kazuma-sama's body.
Oh, baby?
Indeed, and wherein lies the problem?
We met him earlier today. The victim, Kazuma Asogi.
You're quite sure?
He was wearing some sort of mask and was apparently suffering from amnesia. But yes, I'm quite sure it was Kazuma-sama. You must have known at the time, Mr. Sholmes. But he wasn't actually dead.
Well, I can only assume I was swept up in the murderous atmosphere of the moment.
Sholmes.
Shut up.
You know,
Sholmes.
the problem is that's believable.
Coming
Sholmes,
from
anyway.
coming from him, yes, but also like this is extremely inappropriate right now.
Oh yeah, yeah, not the time, but unfortunately, yeah.
But the fellow wasn't dead at all. Priceless.
Sir.
I don't suppose that performance would pass muster, would it, Mr. Naruhodo?
No. I could believe that the crewmen present at the time made a mistake, but not you, Mr. Sholmes.
Sorry.
No, you are right to laugh.
I will now tell you something of the first importance, my dear fellow. Great detectives are wont to lie. It will serve you well to remember that.
Please, Mr. Sholmes.
Tomorrow in court, you will find yourself on the threshold of a very great mystery. For now, I'm afraid that is all I can say.
Of course. Of course. You're not telling us anything right now. You're gonna just leave us all in suspense. That's fine.
Well,
That's fine. You know
wait a
what? I'm
minute.
gonna slap my badge at, my armband at you. Sorry, what were you gonna say, Kiwi?
Well, I was just gonna say, great detectives are wont to lie. So tomorrow you're gonna see this. So is that a lie?
Mr. Sholmes, about this, does he say anything new?
As you will see, I'm rather busy at the moment.
Doing what?
If it's advice you seek, come to my office tomorrow and I shall be happy to help you.
We're in court tomorrow.
Shall we say threepence per item as a consultation fee?
That's 2 hours of gas, that is. Oh my gosh, freaking Ranosuke still has gas in the mind! Anyway. Mr. Sholmes, would you cast your eyes over this photographic print?
It's a Monsieur Enoch Trebe. The face of the engineer we seek.
Well, all Englishmen look broadly the same, of course.
They do?
Huh?
So looking at the photograph won't be particularly instructive.
Reconsidering his words in real time. Are you alright, Mr. Sholmes?
Yes, forgive me. Very interesting, this. Very interesting indeed.
What's wrong, Mr. Sholmes? You've turned quite pale all of a sudden.
And we get no answer.
Wait, where'd the wax start? What? Where are we?
Where did the wax figure go? What the where did the wax figure go?
Damn it! What was you had one job, Mr. Sholmes.
Yes, and guess who's distracting me from that one job?
This
Oh, damn, hang
look,
on, you got
look,
me there.
No, look, this museum's haunted, guys.
That sucks for Ryonosuke, doesn't it?
Yeah, it really does right now. Why did you have to point out about the missing wax figure?
Because it did a fade to black, and I was like, wait, why'd the background change? Where are we?
I'm concerned now. Anyway, let's not think about it. Like how Ryonosuke doesn't think about the skeleton in that one closet.
He will now proceed to think about it.
Nope.
He is thinking about it right now.
Nope. Please let Sholmes talk, please. Only focusing on Sholmes.
I have a suggestion, Mr. Naruhodo. Will you indulge me?
Oh, well, what is it?
As I explained to you when you arrived, the missing waxwork has been returned. And I personally reinstalled it in the exhibit from which it was taken, behind those thick curtains.
Oh, yeah. The Professor exhibit, isn't it?
Would you like to see it for a mere 5 shillings? That's a special one-time only price, you understand.
What does that have to do with the photo we just showed you?
Nothing. That's the neat part.
The opportunity won't come again, I might add. Wouldn't you like to see the fruits of my labor?
Oh, well, we do have a rather pressing investigation to carry out. Perhaps we could postpone?
The price is a very reasonable 5 shillings. I think you'll find it's well worth it.
Y'all have moved on from the from all this real quick.
Are you being quite serious, Mr. Sholmes?
He needs the money.
Surely you need only look at my expression to ascertain if this is seriousness or silliness.
I can never tell with you. That's the point.
I'm sure the DLC makes this harder.
Yeah.
Very well, it couldn't hurt. Here's your 5 shillings.
gratefully received. So, the special exhibit awaits behind the curtain. I invite you to peruse at your leisure.
Oh boy.
Well, the money's been spent, so let's go and see the special exhibit.
Huh. Through these heavy curtains at last. Oh, we have to
Well, now
actually
it's
manually.
back?
We have
Wait,
to.
why is it back now?
I don't know.
What happened?
5
He went-
shillings
he-
we've
he
had
was
to
on his
pay.
break.
I'm so confused right now. Why did this wax figure on the right disappeared for a scene and then came back? I'm telling you, this museum's haunted. Randowski's gonna play pretend that we didn't see nothing. We're just gonna look at this pretty awesome curtains and go in there.
He went on his government mandated break, guys. Come on.
It doesn't seem right somehow that Mr. Sholmes slipped the money into his own pocket, does it?
No. Ah, we could ask Gina to receive it for us, using her special skills.
Pickpocketing police officers and diddling detectives. Is this what makes Gritton great?
Britain?
Yeah, Gritton.
Gritton. Not to mention demigod prosecutors taking the law into their own hands, or chip-loving inspectors.
Or Lord Dracula.
Inspector Gregson comes off another riddle like this, I think.
He's pretty normal in that whole list.
I just like eating fish and chips. I have no further ideas of anything.
23rd October, Madame Tuspel's special exhibit. That's cool. Why
Yeah,
is
so
it
maybe
missing
not
a
how
head?
doesn't want to be here.
Okay, no, that's cool. That's cool.
I'm glad you
Yeah.
think it's cool, but also, where did head go?
Oh, I don't like the owl in the background. That's no. Stop blinking at me, owl. You stop blinking at me. You know when I'm talking, don't you, stupid owl?
Make me.
Oh dear, I feel the shivering down my spine as soon as we walked in here.
Mrs. Sato, I say we turn on our heels and go straight home via a really big confectionery.
You would say that, you coward.
We certainly can't do that. We paid 5 shillings already.
True. Actually, now I'm looking a little more closely.
It's not real.
We paid good money to see an exhibit that's clearly incomplete. Yeah, you know what? I'd be disappointed too. Can I have like 3 shillings back? No, give me back 4 shillings for this, man. The nerve of the great diddling detective is far more terrifying than anything else in this place.
Not how immediately as you realize it's not real. Wait, I got ripped off.
This must be what Mr. Sholmes meant when he said the case was largely solved.
Be that as it may, Mr. Sholmes heavily implied there be a clue about the engineer in here, didn't he? But where?
Oh, what's up, that damn owl?
Since we paid 5 shillings, let's do 5 shillings worth of investigation, shall we?
Yes, we're here to get what we paid for.
Is that fear or frustration that's making Susato-san's voice tremble?
Give me 2 things.
Yes. Well,
What
alright.
does 5 shillings worth of investigations even mean?
When it means we have to talk about this right here. This part of the exhibit is just as disturbing as the rest. It looks so real.
I should mention I need to examine the shovel twice for some reason.
Oh,
God.
that's dumb.
It seems to be a young man in a white overcoat.
A white man in a white, a young man in a white overcoat. It's Professor Egad as a young person.
What?
And he has a large shovel in his hand too. Look.
perhaps we should investigate in a little more detail.
He has a large shovel in his hands. Fuck.
Okay, well, I need to spin him in a way where I can actually examine the shovel one more time. There we go.
What's that shovel? He's holding it rather obviously, isn't he? What on earth was the man doing with a shovel in the graveyard in the middle of the night?
Grave robbing, I'm going to assume. Mr. Sato?
Yes?
That's a spade, isn't it?
No, shut up. No, it's a shovel. I don't think they use spades to go grave robbing.
No, shovels are for digging. What are we doing in the graveyard, Ryanosuke? Sometimes I feel like the joke goes a little too off the rope, off the brick here. Like, I get the joke, but that definitely doesn't make sense here. I'm sorry. That's for scooping up loose material. It's a spade.
Oh my god, get over it, Ryanosuke. God!
Through this, Mr. Naruhodo. It's a shovel.
No. Although, we haven't considered trowels. Oh no! No brick
That's
trowels in
completely
it!
different. What kind of trowels do you have that is that big? Well, allowed ourselves to be distracted, I feel.
Bring trowels into this, Jesus Christ.
Perhaps we should concentrate on what the man was doing with the implement.
So we're going to bury the hatchet. Oh
No,
my
that's
god!
completely
This
different.
Okay,
That's what shutting down means.
never mind. This entire exchange is like 5 stars all of a sudden. You're right though. What was that man doing in the graveyard in the first place? That's the real question.
Burying the hatchet, you just said it.
I'm sorry, that they said that and I was like, okay, alright. They got me.
Yes,
hello?
I understand. The whole joke was a pun. It's clear to me now.
This whole game's a
No,
pun.
I
Why
got
can't-
you a
It's
present.
letting me
I got
examine
you-
and I can't examine.
I got you a present for the holidays. What is it? It's a shovel. It's Schrodinger's shovel. Is it a shovel? Is it a spade? Is it a hatchet? Is
Or
it
a
a trowel?
trowel.
You decide.
I can't see his face very well, can you? Perhaps if I just...
Oh, do you think you should be manhandling the exhibits, Mr. Naruhodo?
Yes. I'll put it back exactly as it was. Don't worry.
Did he take the head off?
I think he turned it. Yeah, he turned it. That's a face.
That's
Oh.
Enoch Drebber.
What the earth? How can...
I don't believe it. A black monocle.
Mr. Naruhodo, is it possible this man is...
Yeah. It's Enoch Drebber.
The color of his hand is different, but...
It's unmistakably him. This is Sholmes, I believe.
Indeed it is.
No, it's the owl.
Mr. Sholmes!
This man is the subject of your prison hunt, I believe.
Yeah, that's right. Just who is this man? Why is he here in this exhibit? And why does the convict behind him have no head?
The head was missing when the model was returned by the thief who stole it.
What a surprise. So then the case isn't yet solved, is it?
Did I not say so myself? Largely solved were my words, I believe.
I mean, that could also mean that it was solved so greatly that it was solved beyond belief. So, largely solved doesn't make sense there, Mr. Sholmes. That's your fault.
But I must locate the missing head. Tout is sweet,
Toot
as madam would say, or I'll be in grave trouble.
Is it Toot
Yeah.
Sweet? I don't know. I don't know.
Grave
French.
trouble, like that grave behind you.
Oh,
A very hungry Iris still awaits my return to Baker Street, preferably with rations.
ugh.
Do you know, though, something about this room is strange.
Strange? What do you mean?
Well, the displays of the House of Horrors are supposed to depict real events, are they not?
Indeed they are, Mr. Zato. Do go on.
And, as terrifying as they are, the scenes in the other exhibits are believable. But this one... This surely couldn't have really happened, could it?
I think it's time I educated you a little about the nature of the incident involving the professor 10 years ago.
Okay.
Sure. I'm gonna.
All right, let's leave.
Shelms, you keep chilling over there. I want to examine the thing yet.
This part of the exhibit is just disturbing as the rest. It looks so real.
Did we read this already before we examined it?
We did, but it didn't say that we had it when you clicked on it.
All right. Seems to be a young man in a white overcoat.
And he has...
Yeah,
a
this
large-
would be read.
Okay.
I think we have to do this dialogue before you can like actually go into detail. Like that's the
Oh.
default dialogue. Yeah, so that's like the default dialogue that happens before you can actually examine him. So anyway, there were more stuff I wanted to look at. What's this here?
Well, it would appear to be a lens in the middle, so... I believe it's probably a camera.
A camera? But it's so small. British technology is incredible, isn't it? I mean, what about Mr. Sholm's skin prints?
I think perhaps you should treat Mr. Sholm's inventions as exceptions to the rule.
We are watching Susato's admiration of Sholmes die in real time.
Good.
But anyway, why would the man in the graveyard at night be with a camera?
I wonder. Perhaps he was trying to capture the moment a dead body came back as a ghost on film.
We'll just borrow this for a while, I think.
Okay, just yoink it out. Also,
Yeah.
yay, Shadow the Hedgehog. Hey, congratulations, your game was announced. Anyway.
Camera. The camera from around the neck of the waxwork of Mr. Drebber in the Madame Tuspel special exhibit. Also by Sonic X Shadow Generations.
I mean, I may just might. I was just like, man, I haven't played a Sonic game in a long time, and that freaking ad came up, and I'm like, ah.
I'll buy it as long as they stick the classic Sonic
It's-
sections, because those sections were not very good in the original.
Insert Shadow the Hedgehog, open wallet.
By looking at the photographic plate inside the camera, we can see what picture is taken.
What's a photographic plate?
Why is this using a real camera?
It's a piece of glass coated in a special emulsion that reacts to light coming through its lens. If we open the cover at the back of the camera, we should find it. Let's have a look.
You should see yourself, Susato-san. Your eyes are shining.
Look, ever since that reporter came during the one case where you weren't there, and he was taking photos everywhere, I got very enamored of cameras.
Or you just really like machinery, huh? Alright,
Give me
let
two
see.
things.
Oh man, I don't want to go back because then I have to re-examine this guy. Okay. Trying to examine this guy is kind of hard. It's quite
Yeah,
a large
you
lamp
Trevor.
the man's carrying. Or is it a lantern? It's not like a Japanese Shoshin paper lantern, actually, is it?
Lamp, lantern, touchstone. The point is, it has a variety of lights. To be walking along a graveyard at night with only this, Well, I certainly couldn't do it.
I'm not sure I could visit a graveyard at all, even in broad daylight, to be honest. You know, he
Well,
has
I'm
a
sorry
point.
to say, you could never play any of the Like a Dragon games, because they visit graveyards all the time.
Okay, we're good. Are we good here? Do I have to do anything else? Because, we're a little over, but I'm like, I don't want to have to redo that one dialogue. Okay, it looks like we're okay.
Is there a rip on his right arm?
No?
Okay,
I
no,
don't
it's just
see it.
folded. Never mind.
I don't see nothing.
It's closed. Folded.
Okay, I think we got everything that we need, so I'm gonna go back so I can actually, you know. Anyway, we will continue looking into this whole exhibit in the next video. We'll see you all then.